I'm so excited. It's a fantastic opportunity to be boxing at home in front of my home crowd in my own country, and there's lots of great boxers that box at the Braehead Arena, so proud to be following in their footsteps.
Have you ever been to boxing there before?
I've never boxed there before, no.
Have you ever been to boxing there before?
No, I've never been. I've never had the opportunity, but I know Ricky Burns is there and Josh Taylor, so just to name a few. So for me, it's great to be representing women there as well, you know.
Yes. It must be a lot to Scotland's female world champion. Something no one can ever take away.
No, exactly. I was so proud to make that for my history for my country. It meant the world to me, and also it was in front of all my family and my friends on the BBC. So yeah, but that was a special night.
Well, it's a great occasion at home for Scotland to defend the title. Alejandro Ayala, your opponent. Good fighter, isn't she?
Yes, Alejandro, yeah, she's great. She's Mexican. I've always wanted to fight a Mexican, so I think we're going to put on a great show for people. You know, it's going to be exciting for people to watch, and that's what you want for a main event and a world title defence.
Are you one of these boxers who have gone straight onto YouTube trying to find stuff with us, or do you leave that to your trainer? No.
I leave that to my trainer and my team. You know, we'll work on things, and I'll do what I'm told in the gym and trust the process.
Although you're a proud Scot, I look at your social media and you seem to be everywhere. You're in London, you're in Dundee. Could you just explain a week in the life of Hannah Rankin on her travels?
Yeah, so I'm often travelling around a lot, but you know, I've always travelled for sparring. It's really important, I think, especially as a female fighter, to travel around, get a good variety of sparring. My sports science guy is up in Dundee, so that's why I was up there just recently. And obviously I like to make a trip home to Scotland to go to my home gym, the Kinnick Boxing Gym, and also see family. So, you know, I live in London, but I do get around all over the place, and often even to Europe and America for sparring as well.
We're in a wonderful facility today, Churchill's gym, where we're now based on. How long have you been here, and tell us a bit about this gym?
Oh, Churchill's Boxing Gym is great. You know, it's a fantastic stable of fighters here, both amateur and pro, headed up by Sam Mullins, and yeah, he's had us here at the gym for quite a long time now. I mean, years, you know. I keep forgetting it's longer than I think, you know, especially with the pandemic. But yeah, no, great gym, great setup, and some fantastic fighters coming out of it too.
Patricia Jonas has just jumped up about 2-3 weights and won the WBO title. Is that a future fight, or how do you get on when you're both doing Sky together?
We on fine, you know, both a lot of respect between the two of us. Both worked really hard in women's boxing to help raise the profile of the sport, which is really important to us both. Must admit, I was very surprised when she stepped up to my division. You know, I really wasn't expecting that, but it was a fantastic performance from her, and that's definitely a fight that I could foresee in the future, you know, because both of us won all the titles, so, you know, we both got to meet at some point to decide who's going to have them.
Have you mentioned it to us? I think you were both in Scotland at the weekend for the Josh Taylor fight. Did you speak to each other, or is there a little bit of distance respect now?
Oh, we were there for work, you know, it was all part of the commentary for Sky, so, you know, we were very respectful and, you know, chat away to each other, no difference there.
And we've just asked about the IBF champions. I know you mentioned her for Marie-Eva Decaire.
Yeah, so Marie Decaire, she's Canadian. She lives in Quebec, so she's got the IBF world title. And Patricia Begault has got the WBC. So the super welterweight division is absolutely firing at the moment. You know, it's exciting, and like I always say, women's boxing, things change all the time. So
You fought Patricia, haven't you?
I fought Patricia.
Close, isn't it?
Yes, it's a controversial decision on that one, and it's a fight that I would love to have another chance at, because, you know, I've been calling for the rematch for a very long time, but Patricia doesn't seem to want to leave Sweden, so that's her choice. But no doubt we'll inevitably meet at some point.
It's looking good for your media career, isn't it, after boxing?
Absolutely, you know, it's an area I never thought I'd be involved in, but actually I've come to really love, and everyone that knows me knows I'm a bit of a boxing geek, so I quite enjoy doing my research on the fighters and seeing what's going on, and it was a fantastic opportunity to help out with this commentary for Sky the last couple of weekends, some big shows and amazing events. Also watched some amazing fights, and then also get to do some commentary with Fightzone itself, you know, because I really enjoy that.
So when you came to London 11, 12 years ago, you was a classical musician, correct?
Yeah.
Did you envisage 11 years later, a world boxing champion, 2 belts on your shoulder, working for Sky, working for Fightzone? Did you ever envisage that? Or
No,
did you envisage 12 years ago?
To be honest, I thought by this point I'd be working with a professional orchestra in London or somewhere abroad. I had no idea I was going to end up where I am now in the boxing world. I hadn't even started boxing then. I was, just doing it for fitness. So, it's been a massive change in my life, but a really positive one, and one I'm embracing as best I can with as many opportunities that come up. So, yeah, you never know where we're going to go, and it's exciting.
Do you still play in orchestras?
Yeah, I still play the bassoon, obviously. I have a wind quintet, the Coriolis quintet. We're very busy with concerts, going to schools and care homes. And also I take opportunities as a freelance musician, so if orchestral playing does come up, then I get involved.
Cool. Because people see 2 world title belts and think you're earning fortunes. You're living in London.
Absolutely. I mean, London's not exactly a cheap place to live. And also women's boxing's got a little way to catch up when it comes to the finances. I mean, we have an amazing fight coming up with Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, where they're actually, earning some substantial money finally for a unification and world title fight, So, yeah, to become undisputed, there's now money behind that. So women's boxing is slowly getting there, but it's got a way to go yet.
It's still going to be very hard for women because they're boxing. They're in the hardest sport of all. But for the financial rewards, how much easier do you think it might be in, say, 10 to 15 years when there's a lot more rivalries instead of, the 2 or 3 years we're talking about at the moment?
Absolutely. Well, I think women's boxing has come so far, especially recently, and it's exciting to be at the forefront of that and the wave of as everything's changing with those opportunities that are coming up. It'll be exciting to see where it is in 10 years' time, because I think the doors have been opened, the platform is now there for women to fight, and people are excited about women's boxing. So I think in about 10 years' time, we're going to see a real different situation for girls, and I'm just really proud to see people coming through, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on in 10 years' time.
And when you make your world title, what can people who might know you as the Fightzone who are watching for the first time, what can they expect from you in the ring?
So as I say, come to any of my fights, you will be entertained. I love to entertain people. I'm always in exciting fights, they're never a dull moment. So yeah, please tune in. You will not be disappointed. I'm going to put on a show for everybody. I'm Hannah Rankin. Watch me on Fightzone.
Fightzone.